Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns and welcome to the Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 4. It's Qualifier number 6. It's a Tres Seed. It's a great packed race room with 32 entrants. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be fantastic, and it's gonna be provided to you by an amazing crew consisting of the two comms, Axel Ryman and Kartik Yosha, and Fox, and also Ketsion's on tracking. Take it away, it's all yours.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, I hope everybody is ready to blame Trez for whatever happens.
Well, some people have already done so in the chat, so... and Trez apparently is getting called cracked, as well as us and the trackers and the runners. Speaking of the runners, we have Will X49 and Pojo Lone Wolf on Restream today. Chaotic Yosher, anything that you would like to see in today's qualifier?
I want this to be as painful as possible. I'm not playing it, so I want them to suffer.
I always like chaos, so I think you and I are in the same boat. But I don't want them to suffer too much. I don't know how yesterday's qualifier went, so hopefully it wasn't too suffering for them.
I may have heard that it was a jet. I don't remember, actually.
Because I know the fourth qualifier was a jet. I was
okay, then that one was the jet, and then something awful happened on the fifth one. Because you can't have two in a row.
Well, Fox confirming it was not a jet. Yeah, that fourth qualifier ending in less than 2 hours. I'm like, wow. I expected to actually be here a little bit longer.
And like a lot of people sub too, not just like a couple.
Yeah. Even on Restream, I think I forget who it was, but someone on Restream took third. I think the other one took fifth right after. I could be misremembering though.
And we got the 10 seconds left countdown.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moon crash. Wait.
Immediately.
Just imagine if like a randomizer seed actually did that.
I would absolutely do that.
Alright, $100 immediately on top of the clock tower, so I'm gonna start with a nice full wallet. At least for Will. Oh, and Pojo, I missed that.
Interesting. I would just immediately go to the bank, but I guess we're committed to the North opener.
You might as well, if you can get that tingle, because you never really know. Also, hi Letter to Mama. At least you're in a very, very easy to find spot right now.
Yeah, not going to be much groaning if both of those are required.
Mm-hmm.
Even if Cafe's Mask is in a terrible spot, going back for Mad Amaroma isn't going to be that hard.
Yep. And it looks like the bank play would have probably been the better option, because Tingle has nothing today. And we got chat already calling, rush Letter to Mama. Why?
You're going to be rushing your first cycle anyways for Skull Kid. I think it's actually a decent idea.
Well, we need a projectile first. Or a bomb.
You know, you're right, and I never consider that fact.
It's okay, we'll just learn how to throw the sword right at him. Or, actually, aren't there pots on the inside? Can't you just throw a pot at him? Wouldn't that work?
Maybe.
I'm actually now wondering.
I don't think it's this version of the game where they've changed it for Skull Kid to be lower down in the beginning of the fight. I think Ocarina of Time MM added that, but that's not here.
Okay, that's a sad thing. Alright, I missed what was on the observatory. It looks like $50?
Yep.
Oh, great. More money.
And this is exactly why I would have wanted to have deposited that 99 immediately.
Yeah, you would have had like 150 rupees already.
for no effort at all.
And
Hello.
seahorses, yeah, that's a good hint to get at the start.
That is a good hint. We love to not see seahorses ever.
Mm-hmm. Also, hello chat. Hello to Mashy with the raid.
Now we have our divergence.
Mm-hmm.
Will's gonna skip ahead in time to do the inn reservation. And we're going to see the bomb shop from Wolf. It's just a refund.
Wow, Clocktown. Yeah, Clocktown is like not really short of any money this week or this qualifier. Hey, you want to stay at the Stockpot Inn? We're gonna pay you to do so. And yeah, to answer question chat, seahorses is an always hint.
If somebody pays you to stay at their hotel, do not accept. That's the biggest red flag.
Alright, Bomb Chew on Madame Aroma. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with that.
What did you say was on Madame Aroma?
Bomb Chew.
Oh, okay. I heard bottle. I'm like, that seems pretty useful.
Sadly, we don't have any bottles yet. We have no items yet, though we are only 5 minutes in. East Clocktown chest is nothing. What are you going to give us after Pojo kills you?
I think chat's right. I think you just rush Letter to Mama because everything's dead.
At this point, yeah. 5 minutes in, no items. Truly a Tress Seed. Well, we may have spoke too soon. A Chateau bottle. Neat.
We milked the hell out of that pea hat.
Nice. Stone Tower Temple is Way of the Hero. Great. New to MMR is chest texture matches contents a thing. We use chest size matches contents mostly.
That is exclusively what we have available. We don't do any texture swapping.
Ocean Spider House chest required for fire arrows. That'll be fun.
What? Okay, the chest. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's not day one. It's not day one. Just the chest. Yes, that is a sometimes hint, Trez.
I can't wait until our always hint that says that the ocean skulls are also required.
Considering, I think it was Qual 4 that had required day 1 for ice arrows. I would not be surprised if we had another elemental arrow on it.
I'd be so tempted to just disqualify myself and hover up to the room in Great Bay Temple.
Well, unfortunately not getting it either too late or too early.
And generally what you're doing here is you're counting the triangles that go above Postman's head. You count 19 of them, and that'll be perfect 10-second timing.
And right there. Wait, Qualifier had lights on aliens? Oh, I gotta watch that.
That's what it was. Everybody was talking about aliens this morning. That's what it was. Yep.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. after this. And that is an always hint too, so at least that's good. Ice on Grog? Wow. But where were the fire arrows? Were they also in Ranch?
I read that so wrong. I was like, ice arrows on Georg? Impossible seed?
Nah, just throw logic out the window. Fire arrows was a secret shrine? Jeez, that was a seed. Alright, Dampe, nothing. East Clocktown, Way of the Hero.
Rush the hell out of that letter to Mama.
Bank reward 3, not required for a bottle of red potion. Will is taking an interest in the bombers. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a projectile to actually try to get in.
Unheard of. Stone Tower Temple having something crazy.
I don't know, lately it's either had something or it's been foolish.
Yeah, marked explicitly foolish. A lot.
Goron Race is dead.
Love to see it, love to see it.
Nice big chest in Termina Field. Mirror Shield, okay, we like that.
Love to see that early. Although it's a little concerning with fire arrows. Well, I guess we don't necessarily have access to it, but we know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
And no lights yet.
Oh, jeez. Is this Termina Field stacked?
It might be.
Because I think there was also a Gilded on Stumpy. Never mind, Will gets a time loss.
Stacked for us.
Hashtag make Bomber's Notebook usable as toilet paper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bow on the Deku Scrub salesman.
Now, where's that wallet?
That's either going to be our first bow if we find a wallet, or that's going to be a locked bow behind something else.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that the adult wallet is on Postman Freedom.
That's possible. Meanwhile, we get a Woodfall Temple Foolish but song. Couples Mask. Okay, that's a check we can do.
And it's East Clock down, so that's also good.
It is.
I like how our runners have reconverged.
They pretty much high-fived each other on the way.
Yeah. I think they're heading different directions, aren't they?
Yep, they are. Pojo is going to Dodongo's, and it looks like Will is going to head east a little bit, probably to check the pillar. Don't think he's going to go check the gossip. That's way too long of a check. Yep. And it's not really worth it.
Oh, Wolf is not going as far as the Dodongos.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Pojo, a little bit too late. Pojo, you might as well. Well, never mind. It's already done. I was gonna say you might as well.
Long of a wait.
I was gonna say you might as well run to the mayor's office and go do the couples mass check.
No, that's a little bit of an overreaction. Let's spend 2 minutes walking over to the mayor instead of waiting for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that fast.
If it was inverted, it might have taken a little longer, but nobody inverts here.
I invert.
Good for
Bank
you.
One giving us a pendant. Can we sell the pendant? No. The bottle was in P-Hack Grotto, and it's a Chateau bottle. Meanwhile, nothing on Couple's Mask. Bomb Granny just giving us 50 bucks. Yeah, this is a super dry start. Like, we found a bottle and a mirror shield, but nothing special. Oh, well, there's a bow.
Well then. I don't
So,
think we need a wallet today.
Yep, that Deku Scrub salesman can go the hell away now. Immediate bombers from Will. Pojo is going to south. Let's see if they go check Guru Guru, because that might have something. $100 from Guru Guru.
Our bow opening now means we have more chances for that East Clock Down Wa.
Mm-hmm.
Between our town shooting gallery and our Honey and Darling. Although they'll have to advance time, but I feel like with this start, you're probably going to advance time real soon.
Mm-hmm. And although I agree with scumming Toilet Hand, we have no way inside, Fox. Maybe on day 3, yes, but not now. Oh, wait, we can use the... I didn't realize that you could use the Kuko for that.
That's so good. That is like the perfect time to use that strategy.
This is too... Oh my goodness. 1. Aww. Man, Bimmy was in the wrong spot and he forced 2 and 3 to move aside.
Looks like we're gonna have Will pick up their bottle off of their pee-hat and... Well, I guess we'll see if they're going to the Woods of Mystery after they play all of their double times.
Might do Gorman race first and then go down south.
Maybe. Okay, we've only advanced the second day.
Fox, no. I know you're kidding, but still no.
$50 should be on for brackets. I support that.
Can I still say no? Because I still want to say no.
You could say anything you want.
Okay, anything I want.
Well done. You completed the assignment flawlessly.
Yay! What do I get?
Absolutely nothing.
Dang it! I expected nothing. I'm still disappointed.
That was the hidden prize. Disappointment.
That's a Goron mask on Tingle. So that bow pickup is gonna really help Will.
Is it actually a logical trick to have Midnight meeting Cuckoo? I did not know that, if that's a real trick.
I'm going to say it's out of logic because of the fact that it's not like a...
Oh, it's definitely not
guaranteed
in
thing.
logic, but like,
Ah.
whether or not there's a trick that exists.
Oh, that's a good... Oh, it is a trick, okay. According to chat, it is. And chat would never lie, right?
No.
I don't know. I've seen polls where chat has voted not to trust chat, so I don't think chat even can trust themselves.
Well, I mean, do you trust yourself?
No.
There you go. Self-doubt is prevalent among rando players.
I'm more of a rando commentator and tracker. I don't really run MMR too often.
But you've
Sure.
played it, right?
Yeah, I have.
Then you're a player.
I played
I
like
didn't
one
say race
seed.
it.
Okay, actually, no, that's a lie. I've actually played multiple seeds, but most of the time I just quit halfway through.
Ah, so you're a quitter.
Well, it's because I just lose interest, or more like it's taking too long that it's like, okay, I'm gonna take a break, and then I just never come back to it.
Yeah, no, that's the curse of playing a long rando scene. You're like, I'll get back to this. A week
and that
passes, you're like,
was-
I remember nothing.
And that was like some of the older versions of the randomizer too, so yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. We're spoiled
Secret Shrine.
these days.
Secret Shrine is foolish, so Shrine lovers are gonna be crying with some Chateau tonight. What happens if you drink Chateau before getting magic, then get magic later in that cycle? If I remember, you still have the buff from Chateau. Obviously, you just can't make use of it if you don't have magic.
Wait, what buff?
The Chateau unlimited magic buff.
Okay.
Yeah, if you like drink it before you get any sort of magic, and then you get magic later on in the cycle.
Oh, that way, okay.
Yeah.
Like, what does having infinite magic do that isn't magic related? What buff is this? But that makes sense. What you got, Swamp Archery?
Heart piece. And not the Wayfaring Fox mask.
What's the Wayfaring Fox mask?
Well, according to Fox, he's not yellow, so it would have to be whatever color.
I see.
We have an ocean title deed in the tree on Road to Sun Swamp. Grotto has a big chest. And it has beans.
We didn't see anything on Stumpy, right?
I want to say it was a gilded chest, but we can't check it. Or actually,
Okay.
we can now, actually.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Mask of Sense. I don't know if that is playing this seed, but yeah, Mask of Sense is right there. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna pick it up later, Fox. Probably when they go north. Just to get it for cheaper. Yeah, and as Chaz also pointing out, it's right next to where you need to use it anyway, so it's not a huge loss not getting it. Yeah, Wallets could definitely be dead. We don't really need the first wallet for that bow on Deku Scrub Salesman. We have access to Mask of Sense, so we don't need a wallet for Blue Potion. We are going to see Treasure Chest minigame. East Clocktown is still Way of the Hero and is not resolved. Might as well check to see if maybe it's here. That is a chest. And Will immediately getting trolled. There we go, Will got it. Gibdo Mask. I think it's safe to say that that is what.
It may be a walk. I think that ocean title deed's looking real nice.
Maybe. We still need a hook shot, though.
Yeah, we can't
And a
do it
Zora
yet.
Mask.
And possibly a Deku mask.
We still have Honey and Darling, Madame Aroma's letter, and Postman Freedom, as well as Archery. So there could still be other stuff, too.
Did Will go to the lobby before soaring out? It's probably just one of those things where you're like on autopilot and then you're like, wait, I can soar.
Yeah. And there are some places where you think you can soar, but you can't, so I guess I don't blame. Although, Will is going to have to sit through this cutscene.
The main one you can't soar out of that causes trouble is the bomber tunnel. You also can't soar out of egos.
Meanwhile, we get a Ranch Sisters as dead. There's a red rupee on Aliens, gold dust bottle on the second one. Not required for gold dust, so Smithy 2 is dead. That's a good hint.
Smithy 1, however, very
Smithy 1,
important.
however, yes, could be needed, and in that case, we need a wallet. But we'll have to see if we actually do need it. Thank you for the spin attack upgrade. We don't need it.
Now Will is going to advance to the final day, possibly final night, but I'm going to guess just final day.
Nope. Going tonight.
No, we're going to day still. You just made it night with the first play.
Oh. I don't know why I thought it was night of day 2 at first. Yeah, I agree. Get some spring water. Rip.
Oh, yeah. That's an awful spot to leave from without water when you may need water. The water's right there under your feet.
Yeah, I mean, you can warp to the water right next to it. We are going to see Honey and Darling. Might also see Town Archery, too, so we can confirm the Wath. Or mostly confirm the Wath. So I kind of missed it earlier, but we did get a Razor Sword upgrade, which is nice.
Yeah, we haven't seen FD or Great Fairy Sword, so Razor Sword will do.
Personally, I would rather get a Great Fairy Sword versus Fierce Deity. At least at first, because most of the time, I'm not going to be fighting a boss that I can use Fierce Deity on.
And there are many things other than bosses that you can die to in this game.
Iron Knuckles.
That's the big one.
Alright, Honey and Darling has a heart piece for us. Are we going to see Town Archery? Probably not.
Yeah, Wart, if it goes south, Wart can really mess you up. And Wart sadly does not count as a boss, and you can fight him twice.
Yeah, don't remind me.
The Will did elect to make it nighttime. Which is an interesting choice in my mind, because you're basically deciding not to go to Ranch.
Let's still go.
Yeah, but he's not getting to the back. Well, I guess you could invert if you want to get to the back with Doggy Race, but... It's gonna be 7:30 by the time he's out of here. And everything back there closes at 8.
Alright, it's not Town Archery either. Gibdo is definitely looking to be the one. We are going to finally see Stumpy as well from Pojo. And Stumpy has a bomb bag. We have north access.
We did see a peek of Bomber's Tunnel, right? Was that gilded or no?
I did not see,
I didn't see it either. I remember, I guess in the beginning they went through Bomber Tunnel. I don't necessarily know if they peeked it.
Meanwhile, Pojo is about to get their Goron mask, which is good timing because now they can definitely check Ranch much more easily. Transformation mask has Bremen.
Ooh, and Will cannot do that.
Yep.
By a mere 10 minutes.
If only he checked that sooner, he probably wouldn't have went to night.
Yeah.
Is going to go for Postman's Freedom. Does have the Ocean Title Deed for Toilet Hand. Pojo is going to also show Keaton Quiz, but we already saw on Will's side. Nothing really worth it. Yeah, we have way too many bomb shoes.
I could not tell. Was that gilded over in the pond?
I could not tell either. The nighttime and the small screen really didn't help.
No.
That's true. Will has not done Southeast Terminal Field, so he has not gotten Mirror Shield. And we've seen not doing all your Terminal Field checks to be quite a bad thing. I was about to say, why are you summoning Epona? You have Goron. Then I realized, oh, right, to get over the wall. But you know what? You could have gone over the wall with Goron if you got your bombs. If only you picked up that spring water. Road to Akana, Way of the Hero. Okay. I don't think that was a gilded chest in the pillar, so Shiro the hero. Where's our lens?
You haven't seen the grotto as well, right?
Oh, we haven't seen Punch Rock Grotto, yeah. Would be right there. Gossip Stones is dead.
Yeah, for the last little bit, Will has been leading, but I feel like we're about to see a change.
Mm-hmm. Pirate's Fortress interior is foolish.
As far as logic is concerned, for getting to that fire arrow in Ocean Skullhouse chest, can you do that with the Goron bomb boost? Like, you're allowed to do the Goron bomb boost, but it's not in logic to do it, right?
I would assume so. Fox, you know logic better than I do. Right, chat is saying correct. And yes. Yeah, damage boost not in logic, but allowed.
Oh yeah, and actually Captain's Hat has to come into play before fire arrows too.
Yep. Which does mean that Captain's Hat is required for the seed right now.
According to the logic. Imagine Captain's Hat not being required for the song.
It can happen.
The logic readers are gonna have good times on this seed. I think this is a logic reader good seed.
Mm-hmm. And to answer your question, yes, we'll say for MM versus OT, you're gonna have less hearts. Well, not really, actually. You usually get more
correct.
hearts. Really? I would assume, considering like a lot of the checks, you'd actually get less. Although, then again, there's only 4 heart containers in MM versus
That's
OT.
the factor at play.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Ocarina of Time has 8 heart containers and MM has 4. With a whopping 52 pieces of heart.
So in more ways than one, MMR is half the game of OOT.
Okay, calm down.
Hey, I say this as someone who actually loves MMR, or just Majora's Mask, and thinks it's better than OOT.
Okay, you can stay.
Alright, all-night mask check.
Oh!
That was Zora! We need wallets!
No.
Oh!
No,
God.
did Will... I don't think Will saved Grandma, though. Did...
No, he did. He did.
He did? He did, okay.
Yeah.
Did both of them?
Yeah, both of them did.
Okay. I guess it was just because Will was sooner to it.
Okay, okay. You gotta put that spoiler log
There's
away,
our
because you
one.
called it. You called it earlier
It
that
was
that was gonna be a one.
obvious. Come on. Don't give me spoiler log hacks. That was coming.
Okay, we got one wallet. We need another. I would actually laugh if we found it before this cycle ends so Will could try to grind it out. Punch Rock Grotto has a big chest, so this might be the WAF.
Oh. I was so ready for that to be the second wallet. Just right after another on restream.
So I guess it is Shiro? That is like sounds like one of the worst Watts you could get. Like, oh hey,
Maybe
here's
one,
a Watt
maybe
lens.
two.
That's possible. Alright, we are gonna see what song Skull Kid is holding from us. Oh, yeah, it could be for Darmani. I would say 50-50 then? So I'm just gonna say, if it is indeed Shiro, then that is one of the stupidest, like waste of a Watt I've ever seen. Really.
What was in the grotto? I forget.
Punch Grotto? It was Lens.
Oh boy, that's so funny. Actually, though. That went by really fast. Was that? What was that?
Apparently it was Elegy.
Yeah, I looked down at the tracker and it said Elegy. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep.
That was so fast.
So, right now, song's not really worth anything. Though we are going to need that for later. We do got to check out that Wath for Stone Tower Temple. And Fox is calling that it is a wallet in Wath Stone Tower. I could believe it.
Ooh, no, that's a good one.
All right, Will is going to go north. And Pojo can't do Bremen Mass now either.
I can't wait for Lemons to screw this up too. Lemons will be that wallet, and Restream will just be missing out on it for like 2 hours.
Oh no. Although, sadly, Will is not going to be able to check Zoe Grotto here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Fox.
They look like a heart
Dora unlocking so much of the game, you get bottlenecked really quick if that's the item.
And our song from Baby Goron is Vanillabye. Am I the only one feeling disappointed that it's vanilla?
Maybe.
Well, I will wear that disappointment with pride. Room key on the Deku Scrub in the north. We might need that. And Lens Cave. That's a big chest behind the rock. You don't have bombs, Will. Maybe you could have gotten the bomb bag. Well, hindsight and all that. Letter to Cafe.
You like to find that when you're on the first day, as Will is.
Yeah, that's not a bad find. Gonna mail it right away, too.
Wolf is gonna be so disappointed.
This is definitely gonna be a seed where you're gonna probably have to cycle reset a lot. Because what if you gotta do Letter to Cafe for the second wallet?
It's certainly possible. Luckily for today, nobody has randomized their HUD color in any way, so you can actually tell the wallet by the color of the rupee.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever
and yeah,
has giant will be a red rupee.
And yeah, Catyons, you can't do both Letter to Cafe and All Night Mass Purchase in the same cycle. If you say Bomb Granny, then Cafe is still.
Oh yeah, well, not happy. Having a silver rupee on the South Clock Town heart piece is very nice.
It really is. Like, this has been the seed of, like, not having to worry about money. At least too much.
Except for the fact that you actually do need to spend it. In that sense of worrying, there's a lot of that.
Yep. Also, for whoever's tracking Will, can you add the wallet for him?
That was a... oh. Huh. I didn't actually think we had wallet marked on the tracker as an option.
No, we do. I think it's
That's
just
why I made the
OTR.
comment about the color thing.
It's like OTR that doesn't have it.
Fox and I are in the same wavelength. What do you mean wallets are on the tracker?
It's okay. I forget what I had for breakfast this morning. Wait, did I actually have breakfast this morning?
Didn't you wake up like an hour ago?
I woke up at like 11 in the morning, which was like an hour before the race.
Yeah. If you already forget whether or not you had breakfast, I'm concerned already.
Well, I have the memory of a goldfish, so...
What's your name?
Anyway, we're getting Song of Double Time from Will. Checking the day 3 checks for Letter to Cafe. $20 and $20. Letter to Cafe, not worth it.
Is that what so dead so fast? That's a disappointment.
I mean, on one hand, it's like, okay, at least I got the stupid check out the way.
Oh, Will is going to just pray that he runs into Giant Wallet on this cycle.
I don't... Oh, no,
Or
no.
wait, no, that's not how it works. Never mind.
Yeah, it ain't
I
gonna
don't know
matter
why
if he
you're
finds it.
inverting.
Yeah, it won't matter this one. I think he's trying to do Bremen Mask.
Oh, yeah. That was a good time for that.
Because the one thing that you don't want to happen is that you're in the middle of doing lemons, and you only need one more, and the chickens are hatching, and then all of a sudden, you're kicked out.
I didn't realize we were that low on undone checks for restream. Just Room Key, Graveyard Grotto, and Lemons.
Mm-hmm. No, we can... Oh, wait, no, never mind. We can't do Darmani. We don't have healing. Forgot about that. Yep, Zora is double wallet locked. It's on all-night mask purchase. Virtual Kana, where the hero Will gets that is gonna find the Lens of Truth soon.
Oh yeah, I guess Shiro isn't really an option just yet because magic.
Yeah, we don't have magic, sadly. Yep, could check Bomb Grotto and Graveyard. Never orphan that because you never know what could be there.
Good thing about this particular bottleneck is that Will probably won't be dodging southeast over the field much longer.
True.
There's nowhere else to go.
Deku mask right there. Oh.
Well, Will can keep not having his bombs a little longer now.
Oh no.
That'll be 2 more songs Will gets access to as well.
That's
or no, that's
true.
not true. He doesn't have dungeon access. We might have Vanilla Sonata and then he'll have 2 songs, but...
Now that's interest.
That's like a terrible interest rate for the banker.
Hey, if it makes the customers happy, they may come back.
Not for long.
True. Alright, Will is gonna find the lens. Won't be able to check Graveyard Grotto. Unfortunate. Now resetting. Yep, true, Fox. The lens is Wath guaranteed, one way or another.
Okay, I really do like that first warp to Milk Road before going to the Woodfall Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are not going to find arrows anywhere in the swamp.
No, you won't. We are getting the room key purchase from Pojo. And no, we have not seen Graveyard Grotto. Only Pojo has bombs, and Pojo did not go that far.
The pain of having blends and not being able to use it.
Hey, if there is a bomb bag here, Will greatly appreciate it.
Will's thinking about it though. Will's got Stumpy on the mind. No, never mind.
No, he's doing this one.
But I glanced at that chest. It didn't look important to me.
Hmm. Is
Oh,
gilded.
Mira's also there. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Magic. We have lens access now.
Time to check Shiro.
And room key was foolish. Shiro for wallet? Possibly. That's a wallet.
Bang, so it is.
So, yeah, second wallet in Deku Palace. What does Shiro or Darmani have for us then? Ice arrows? Light arrows? I would laugh if it's actually just a captain's hat now. Hook shot.
Hook shot on Smithy 1. Or no, that can't happen. Can it?
Oh, that can.
Yeah, because you don't need the fire arrows to get to Smithy 1. It would just be nice.
Mm-hmm. And sadly, will. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say you don't have Zora, so gonna be tough to get up there. But yep, he got it on the second try. Good enough.
At the Snowhead would be a pretty good lens walk too, yeah.
And Song of Healing on the monkey. We can now check Darmani.
We have a lot of lens options here.
I mean, if by a lot you mean 2.
I think we've come up with 3 now. Smithy 1, Path to Snowhead, and Shiro.
Oh yeah, because now we can get the hot spring water too. I mean, yeah, we can check Mikao, but Mikao is not related to that lens. Yeah, happy 1 hour. Quote unquote on the happy.
Actually, lens is logically required for Mikau because fish aren't real.
And yep, another bean. We just need some spring water. Well, actually no, we still need a bomb bag for Will. So yeah, we need some spring water. If only we can get some for a chest that happens to be on a stump.
And also, you know, get that mirror shield that's nearby.
Yep. Pojo is about to go do lemons.
Our odds of having the mirror shield be required have gone dramatically up. Now that we have healing.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow's Mask and Woodfall.
I'm gonna be able to check that when you go for Bomb Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Being a vigilante by dancing. Give Camaro a hitbox.
Batman Saturday Night. Pixel, it's funny you mentioned that. I had a coworker go to San Diego Comic-Con last week and brought me back a Batman comic book and, like, a Batman manga that exists.
That's such a wild segue.
You can blame Pixel for saying Batman Saturday Night.
Yep.
Although I was thinking about saying it because of the whole vigilante thing.
Now we have Pojo picking up their Deku mask, and I imagine they'll be rushing that, because that's where everything is today.
Yep. Is resetting time. We are going to see the Camaro mask check. A little bit too far. Apparently the Rosa sisters can't see a little bit further.
Short-sighted. Has Lemon's Deku happened a lot this season?
I want to say maybe in one of the qualifiers it also happened. I could just be remembering wrong.
Didn't we even give Grog a hint? Sometimes, albeit, but a hint.
Yeah, it's a sometimes hint.
Popcorn fish?
I prefer popcorn chicken.
Okay, why in season 4 have we progressed from lemons to popcorn? By the way, I feel like this is a new thing.
No, it actually
happening?
happened last season.
It did? Was it towards the end that I didn't catch on?
I want to say it was even like before the end, actually.
Okay, maybe I just didn't notice the popcorn at all.
I think it's because like they're tiny.
I mean, I get it. It's just the historical progression that's kind of funny.
That's a good question, Fox. I don't know if Pojo got the Swamp Owl.
That's true. They do pop up at age bracket.
Okay, it's not Shiro.
Unbelievable.
The answer is Darmani. Shiro, not the hero today. Returning land title deed. Will, grab some spring water. Go to Stumpy. Please.
No.
You're not Will.
I'm speaking for him.
Oh. And heart container. Well, no! You're hurting us.
It would be funny if we had hot spring water grotto with the hook.
Yeah,
Will
might
would
have
get
forgotten.
so bailed out, though.
Yeah, Will might have forgotten, or as Chad is also saying, maybe never saw it. They never got Mirror Shield, so there's still some South Termina field stuff to actually go through.
How did that happen? Like, Will is very established in the swamp. How do you skip it entirely?
I mean, we have seen in previous qualifiers a hook shot on P-Hat, and someone not grabbing it for like 45 minutes to over an hour. Like they had almost everything else.
I have no problem with, but we have the bottle off of P-Hat. Like, I am often in Tournament of Field at night, and that's probably a big mistake on my overall general routing, but I get it. I get skipping P-Hat. The other three, when you've been to Swamp, I can't say I understand.
Apparently, Pojo buying so many beans, I only see 2, does find magic.
That's a choice, all right. Are we tunnel visioning the Bremens? No, Will has it because Deku Mask was there. Final night. Where are we going?
That's a good question.
Oh, that's
going
fair,
for Zora.
actually. Yeah, okay. We're gonna get Darmani first, at least.
True.
You know, that's a really good point. Like, it's not in logic at all. We still need our hook. We need our captain's hat, but you know it's there. You have to wait. Grab it anyways.
Yep.
I hate this.
What, the constant mashing of the left
Use
button?
the magic. You don't need to scum the magic this hard. It makes such a bad noise.
Alright, Darmani, you give us Red Rupee. Okay, it's just for hot spring water.
Maybe we are getting that hook that Fox is pulling for.
Will isn't checking it.
I mean, it's a choice.
Oh, Pat the Snowhead, maybe.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you check Hot Spring Water Grotto? You've come up here.
Yeah, you might as well grab it. There's a grotto that is covered with ice.
Oh my god.
Oh. I mean, yeah, they don't have bombs, but they can still at least peek it. Bunny Hood.
Postman didn't have anything, right?
No. It was a piece of heart. So people are seeing a kind of pillar. We peeked it, and it definitely didn't look like it was gilded.
Yeah, I feel like it was wooden as well.
So, hot spring water for either hot spring water grotto or Smithy 1. Oh, the Castle Pillar Heart piece.
Oh.
Oh.
It logically requires lens, but it's so far off right now.
Hmm.
Okay, so we can make this so much worse. Stone Tower Temple has light arrows. Or maybe Keg. And then the pillar having... What was I hoping on the pillar? Wouldn't be hook.
I have no idea.
I lost my thought. Oh well.
We are going to be seeing a Hugo play, though, from Will.
Okay, Keg on the pillar is funny. What's happening? Why is Pojo's screen vibrating?
I think it was related to the Goron attack.
Okay. Oh, did he pound the ground right at the moment?
He was doing the regular punch combo. I guess, like, one of the hits...
Oh, he had a fedless camera
Yeah.
shake for the final punch. That's so funny.
I was, like, wondering, what the hell is causing that? Great fairy sword on Hugo. Not exactly worth the time to do the check, but you know what? We'll take it.
No, it's worth it.
Considering what we know, it's not worth it.
We know where FD is?
I mean, considering everything else we have to do. Alright, Will is about to go purchase the Zora mask.
Waiting.
Just waiting for the groupie count.
Now it's gonna go all the way down.
Songs are hard, especially with a GameCube controller.
Pulling out the ocarina is what's hard with a GameCube controller. Playing the songs is nice.
Really? I thought it would be easy considering that there is a D-pad on that thing.
That D-pad is the worst D-pad in existence.
Well, that kind of explains why mine broke.
That's like, the D-pad is the one thing that's awful about the GameCube controller. Everything is great. That D-pad, abysmal. Like, it's not a good thumbstick, but it's not terrible.
At least it works.
Yeah.
And Fox saying Pojo's setting up for Smithy 1, but first going to heal Macau. And it looks like Will is going back up for the hot spring water. Why didn't you just get hit the first time?
It still doesn't have bombs.
Yeah, but they could have checked Smithy 1.
They could not have checked Smithy 1 at the time.
I mean, they could have if they
They
didn't.
very much
like,
chose to not be able to do Smithy of their own
I
volition, but
know, I know.
yeah, and I mean, odds are still pretty good of finding 2 more bomb bags behind Zoro.
And chat bringing up a good point. If Will does find another bomb bag behind the Zora mask, that mirror shield is not gonna get checked anytime soon. You know, we didn't really get anything from Macau. Pojo is just gonna go for the fire arrows.
Pixel's absolutely right, though. The best time to go for fire arrows is while waiting for Zora Mask.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm just gonna say it right now, I would not be surprised if Smithy 1 gives us the captain's hat.
Yeah. Because that means, logically, you're not using fire arrows here. And then extra insult, there will be, in the graves, you'll have the hook shot.
Silver Rupee on Smithy 1, so you just got a refund. So it's either for hot spring water or for castle. Now comes the question, will actually do fire arrows out of logic?
Well, I really don't think he wants to go to Hot Spring Water Grotto the normal way. I don't think that Will wants to make that trip up the wall 3 times.
And Pojo does have the fire arrows, is going to probably do Dodongos, because, oh no, first going to heal Kamano, then do Dodongos, most likely, because they never did Dodongos.
That was something, right?
It was a Bomber's Notebook.
Oh, okay. No, I think they both have that.
Oh, he already did it. Okay, I missed it then. Though, technically, Bomber's Notebook does qualify as something.
So does a rupee. That's an informationless statement.
But it's not wrong.
Yeah, well, you're not helpful.
Well, I'm supposed to do commentary, not be, like, the help guide.
I feel like that's at least half of our job description.
Well, we be helpful to the chat. Hook shot.
Ooh.
That's a pretty good find. Now, yeah, we can go get that hook or the fire arrows for Will without having to go out of logic. Well, actually, no, we're still out of logic.
We're still out of logic, but
yeah, no captain's hat, but we could at least say, screw it, we don't need captain's hat.
we can run up to Ikeda Canyon.
True, we can go up to Akana. Out of logic.
That ocean deed.
Oh yeah, we could do the ocean deed. We could check the shrine grotto. Those are in logic. We could get the owl out of logic just for fun. We can clear Snowhead. We can clear Snowhead. Hojo is about to check Darmani. He's going to get disappointed that he has nothing. Clear Stonehead, yes. You know, considering like Ocarina of Time has gotten some mods for like different like stories and stuff, someone should make one for Majora's Mask that kind of like does something similar. Combine Stone Tower Temple with Snowhead Temple and call it Stonehead Temple.
Would be. Great Head Temple.
Great Woodfall. Or Woodfall Bay. Dungeon ER, just roll your ISDT to be in Snowhead Temple. That does work.
Yeah, this is how we need to call our dungeon randos.
Why couldn't we get Dungeon ER? Then we could have actually made the better jokes like that. And more often.
We ever had a season with Dungeon Rando? No, right?
I think Mystery has Dungeon Rando.
Main tournament, I guess.
Not main tournament, no. Yeah, I think Mystery has, and I know that OOTR has also experimented with Dungeon ER on the weeklies.
Right.
Yeah, chat, songs are hard, okay? So the Evan song is even worse.
Yes, MM songs are objectively bad because you have to wait a whole second, otherwise your notes will not be picked up.
Though I will say Goron Lullaby is a good Scarecrow song. Oh, this is Gilded. Romani Mask.
Very doable.
Moo. That's true. Pocho can actually clear Snowhead Temple. For Pojo, they're waiting for the all-night mass check. Because all-night mass purchase has Zora. Or, I guess they're not going to do Snowhead. Why? Because that's what the randomizer rolled. Duh. Oh, I think they're going to do Shiro right now.
Maybe set Scarecrow? Nope. Bye.
Alright, we are seeing Pirate's Fortress exterior from Will. First chest, Postman's Hat. A nice free Clocktown check.
I'm so bad at checking Postman Hat. I see it, I'm like, cool, I can do checks. I don't do it for an hour. Like, I just forget I have it.
Alright, chests 2 and 3 don't have anything worth it. Only other thing to really check here at Pirate's Fortress is sewers, so...
As we have interior marked foolish.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, our foolish pool is pretty good today. No Woodfall Temple, no Secret Shrine.
Granted, I would have preferred Stone Tower Temple being foolish instead of Wath, but...
Hey, at least this is Season 4 and we don't have chest fairies. Much better Stone Tower that way.
Yeah. So the Wath command is currently incorrect. It says Stone Tower Temple has a wallet. It's not Stone Tower Temple. East Clocktown has a wallet. We have not gone into Stone Tower Temple, so we can't see what that Wath is, but I guess it's... If I had to guess, it would probably have to be Keg at this point. Blastmaster Will kind of gets bailed out.
Yeah.
It could be Lights. It could be Lights, yes.
Could be Captains, I think, even.
And for Road to Akano, we got a Lens of Truth, so that's really the only thing.
We still have yet to discover what exactly for.
Mm-hmm. Trade item right here. Oh no, that's a big one. Circus Leader's Mask. Well, okay, piece of heart there.
Oh,
Nice
that's
little
the peak. Okay. I knew there was a peak there, but I was like, where? Big Castle is the dream today.
Mm-hmm. Will is going to Lens Cave now because he still had that one chest that he could never get. No, Pojo did not check Hot Spring Water, Grotto. Keg Castle for Storms for Lights on Pamela. I would be happy.
I agree.
Alright, Pojo picking up the Zora mask. And Will is going to go check the room. You know what would be funny is if you could actually get into the room after the Goron does, and then you just like talk to the Goron inside the room. Like, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, he just disappears. That's sad.
Game development is a game of smoke and mirrors, unfortunately.
Hmm. And looks like we are getting a sound check. If Ice Arrow is not in Hot Spring Water Grotto, lends his watch for Arcana Castle. Crazy idea, Fox. What if in Hot Spring Water Grotto, it's Captain's Hat for the Fire Arrow logic, and then Fire Arrows leads to Ice Arrows in like something like Snowhead or Springtime. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah. I mean, I know it's not for Arcana Castle, but I'm just saying. And Soundcheck gets us a bottle. We've already checked Smithy 1. Smithy 1 is a silver rupee as Pojo gets caught. With that, halt, yeet!
For the record, Pixel, Ice will be in Zone Head no matter what.
Ah. Yeah, PFI is foolish. We already checked exterior, only got a postman's hat. Sewers had just the circus leader's mask. The other stuff was junk. Yeah, General Hayes, you missed a lot while you had the stream muted. You even missed my birthday. It's not my birthday.
It was a really short birthday.
Bomb bag for
Keeps
Will.
getting bailed out. Better
He
not
finally-
need that mirror shield.
He is not getting that mirror shield at this point. Hopefully he won't need it.
We don't know if he is getting bailed out or he's getting railed out. We don't know until we find out what Egos has.
Mm-hmm. What I want to know is why does Clocktown allow people to mail bombs? Where is the security?
Sometimes in the most secure system, mistakes happen. However, I will not label Glockdown as a secure system.
Wait. Will, why are you collecting skulls? Oh, please don't tell me that he missed...
fire arrows, that he misread it. There's no other way.
Yeah, I hope he did not misread that hint. Or maybe he's gonna realize, wait, I need fire arrows to do this.
Yeah, probably. If he did misread it, he's like, wait, that's not possible.
I mean, it could be possible. Just use Din's fire. Wait, that's in Ocarina of Time.
It's possible, except for the part where it's impossible.
Even something that is impossible is still possible. That's why the word possible is in it. At least you realize
him taught me anything.
Alright, there's the fire arrows for Will. Giving a sword slash to her like, oh, you stupid. Now he can go do Hot Spring Water Grotto, but he's gonna go do Snowhead instead. Which, honestly, better play.
If you can clear Snowhead, just do Snowhead, and do it while you're clearing everything out.
Might as well.
Not ping water.
Hot Spring Water Grotto is irrelevant after. Not exactly. Like, well, logically, it could still be required just to actually, you know, get the fire arrows if it has Captain's Hat. We don't know, but hopefully he will check it after clearing.
Oh.
Oh. I felt the pain. Oh, again. See, I've done that to the point where I just pretty much say to myself, okay, I'm just going to get as far as I can, then I'm just going to walk. I'm not going to bother.
Yep. And I come here at night. Like, once you mess it up, you're done.
Yeah, and
the bow's gonna get you.
Mm-hmm. The magic is gone. Should be easier, but we'll have to fight the snowballs. Oh, there's one. Get some magic, but you don't want it now. Actually, no, you still
want it. You're entering a temple where you kind of need it.
He might as well have done P-Hat. Get the chateau refill.
That's also true.
Snowhead filled with gold today. Mask of Truth. That's a doggy race we could do.
Doggy race ice arrows? Gamblers are gonna be laughing today. Especially with that giant wallet in hand.
Although we got the Seahorse hand, we are seeing Pinnacle Rock from Pojo. With another sword upgrade. If he does not do Hugo, he will appreciate that. Ooh, unfortunately, Pojo got the wrong eel. Yet another big chest in Snowhead. Why does Snowhead always have, like, gilded chests? All Knight's Mask.
Not gonna give us a straight answer here, how are ya?
Nope. And double magic for Pojo. That's not necessary, but at least appreciated.
You could have gotten this as your first magic, maybe. Where was first magic? Yeah. I think so. Because magic was over in Deku Palace, right?
Nice quick kill by Will. Pojo about to get the hook shot. What the hell, Snowhead? Ice arrows, of course.
Directly inside the fire arrow chest.
Mm-hmm. Castle Pillar is the answer. Couldn't Hot Spring Water Grotto have captain's hats for the fire arrow logic? No? Oh.
No. Yes? Maybe?
Ooh, overshot the mark. No, Hot Spring Water Grotto was never checked from either runner.
Okay. The fact that we could climb... No. What?
I think Ice Arrows is not locked by Fire Arrows.
Oh, okay. It's because of the well. You can get hot spring water through the well now.
And since you need Ice
That's
Arrows
why
for
that
that.
one. Yeah. The lens wath doesn't point to hot spring water.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Ikana Castle Pillar. Just for lens logic. What a use of a wath.
What even would the odds be of King Castle at this point? Because it's really complicated by the, like, doing the math calculation is complicated by the fact we have Stone Tower Temple Wad as well. It's not just like a 1 in 3 thing.
I honestly don't know at this point. As I say, never tell me the odds. Keg and Stone Tower Temple, New Way Bossa Nova, or at least a New Way Bossa Nova, which leads to Lights in GBT. That's that sounds like the kind of chaos you would want.
I do.
So for any runners who happen to be watching this back, if you guys are wondering why the seed has such chaos, you know who to blame. Alright, what is our dungeon song? It is Ode to Order, as expected.
For reference for people who maybe were not here at the beginning of things, Trez rolled today's seed.
Mm-hmm.
So you know who you can blame.
Yep. If you are enjoying the run, you can thank all of the volunteers who are helping to make it happen. If you don't like this run, blame Trez. And if you don't like the commentary, blame Trez.
No. I'll take all the blame on that one.
Oh, okay. Chat redeeming the blame Trez, of course. We'll just crush that bee. Big chest here in springtime. What could it be? A stone mask. And another one.
It's rare that you see both of them.
Fierce Deity. And it looks like we are gonna go see that hot spring water grotto check.
I'd hope so.
And nothing.
I don't know how he was able to tell. It's so fast.
Yeah, I barely was able to see it. Also checking Keg Trial. I think at this point, Will is trying to find a song item, because, yeah, he orphaned that mirror shield. a Garo mask. Okay, yeah, we don't need that. Meanwhile, Ocean Title D turn-in gets us $50.
Nothing across the chasm, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Road to Akana still way of the hero.
Two hours later, and we are still, in fact, playing the same seed.
And we are going to get the all-night mass checks now. Long story gets us $100. How about the short one?
Grandma gave us our allowance because we've been good children.
Light arrows, okay.
Double unhindered Wath Snowhead, okay. is Keg.
Mm-hmm. And Will, I'm gonna assume is gonna get the ocean title deed. Yep.
Why do we know it's Keg? The fire logic.
Mm-hmm.
Fire, yeah, okay. Yeah, because I can't
Yep.
castle, you need fire arrow to get up there.
Yep. And we currently do have access to what's it called? Stone Tower Temple. So. Yep. And Will finally getting the bomb bag I was talking about at 1 hour 55 minutes later.
No mirror shield though. It's
Maybe-
gone.
I
think
wonder
we did
if
it.
Will, I wonder if Will does not know about that grotto.
The grass grotto?
Yep.
Yeah, he knows it exists. Ain't no
Oh.
way.
You'd be surprised. I've forgotten about it quite a few times in my whenever I watch.
Oh no, you can forget about it in a race, but he doesn't not know about it.
Oh, okay. That's true. If Captain's Hat does not have a required song, he's in trouble.
Or doesn't our Wath hinting mean that the mirror shield has to be required?
No.
No?
We
'Cause
don't
it's pointing
know.
out to a keg. Oh yeah, because the keg itself can actually
Mm-hmm.
just be a Poda. That's absurd.
Like right now, we have 3 song checks, so we don't exactly know what songs are where. So
Yeah.
Kegadev, Sonata, or New Wave. What's the other song checks? I'm not already forgetting. LOG could also have one of them, and then we have to do the Storms check, which could be Vanilla or New Wave or Sonata. So in this case, if you're Will, or actually I guess if you're Chat and you're cheering for Will, you're hoping that Captain's Hat and Keg lock New Wave and Sonata.
We know for sure that keg locks something we need. We know for sure that Captain's Hat locks something we need. We don't know that. Wait. Doesn't that solve it?
No. Yeah, Castle Pillar is hard required. Oh, I wasn't able to see that.
Oh yeah, Captain's. Okay, yeah. The Captain's song isn't necessarily required.
It's definitely an item. I just wasn't able to see what the item was. You know what? I am going to look back. That was a keg? I thought it might have been a keg. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. I can't clip. Darn it.
Are we real? Are we memeing, or is that actually true that we have a cafe mask keg?
Wait, it was Cafe Mask? I'm seeing like Cafe Mask, I'm seeing Keg. I just know that I saw something. Yeah, it could either be, if it is Cafe Mask, then it's either for Midnight Meeting or the letter to Mama. Oh, we're about to see it. That is Cafe's mask.
Oh my god. I need to see the race room. Yeah, okay, we have forfeits.
What I want to know is what are they forfeiting for?
A lot of shit, honestly. Pick any one of the 5 reasons to quit.
I can't. Happy 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's give a big shout out to Will X49 and Pojo Lone Wolf for being our runners on Restream. Of course, we can't forget the trackers, good old Fox, and Cations. And that loss at finishing right a little bit above the 2 hour mark. 2 hours, 24 seconds. GG. Jeez.
Yep, no, this is a seed for the logic readers, that's for sure.
Yeah. And of course, myself and Chaotic Yoshi are doing all the talking to explain things to you guys and also ask questions or answer your questions. But especially thanks to Chaotic Yoshi.
No, you.
No, you!
Okay.
And if you want to help out with commentary or even tracking, we do have a volunteer sign-up sheet on the MMR Discord. So join the MMR Discord, fill out the form, and you too can be helping out. The more people that we have help out means the more possibility of broadcasting these qualifier races and bracket races once we get there. And you know what that means, right?
No, enlighten me.
It means that we get more MMR entertainment.
Okay.
Where were the wallets to seed? First wallet we found was on Postman's Freedom. Second wallet was in Deku Palace. Ooh, and unfortunately Pojo had a bit of bad luck with this goat fight. Ooh, very bad luck, unfortunately.
If Cafe is bait, we have a huge problem on our hands.
Yeah.
That means that Fox was wrong.
Which would not make sense because where the hell is the logic pointing to for that wallet? Unless it is...
There's no other thing to explain. Fox was wrong is enough.
I mean, unless it really was Road to Akana Pillar and everyone just mispeaked it.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's possible. And Dat with the raid. GG's, Dad. Good job on first place for this seed. Yeet to Pojo. Oh, that lost sub 2 because of a curse.
Oh. Yeah, I guess Cycle 1 Zora is pretty reasonable. I don't remember where we found our adult wallet, but Giant Wallet is in Deku Palace.
Oh, it was Postman Freedom.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. When you see that Zora, you're like, well, I'm gonna try to make it or I'm gonna give up. This scene by the logic is pretty rough. You're absolutely right about that.
This scene is silly, and I like silly. Maybe because I'm silly, but then that's unrelated.
It is unrelated.
And immediately going to check inverted stone tower first for Will. Pojo does finally get the goat mask. Is going to be checking springtime. I love when MMR throws logic fits and decides, no, I want it this way. So what you're trying to say is that MMR logic likes to listen to the Backstreet Boys? Oh, Pojo! Almost landing in the water. Oh yeah, that's gonna suck for Pojo as well. They're not gonna be able to get lights on this cycle. And we do see a big chest right here already in Inverted Stone Tower Temple. It's just a bottle of milk.
That's actually so harmful.
Game was like, he needs some milk!
You want to be done this scene? No. None of that. That was your second bottle? Aren't we on like 4 or something?
Nope. That's technically our third bottle.
It feels like we got so many bottles.
I mean, technically, if we count up the bottles our runners have, we have 5 bottles total.
Maybe it is hinted bottles too that are accounting for that.
Hmm. Yeah, sound check was also a bottle.
Yeah, I don't think that Lawson did that. Pretty fair
Yeah,
bet.
definitely. Combo rando where you had to do 1 bottle eggs. Oh god, Fox, why would you do that?
I used to gamble 1 bottle eggs. In races. I don't care.
Oh, so apparently the bottles are just in stupid locations. Okay. Captain's hat, there it is. There's our fire arrow logic. And there's our stone tower temple watt.
You sub-tuned and you had to do that, Tress? Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. You never got the captains?
Fair enough. We did find out basically that like logically you only need the captain's hat for getting the fire arrows.
Yeah.
Or
So pretty much,
Will is not in the lead. In other words,
this just confirms it.
GG's Pojo. That's a little harsh. Yeah, I would agree. However,
I agree too.
Technically, I'm pretty sure there is a rule against like sharing, not restream node, not to like race, but
Yeah.
stuff that has not happened on restream is not generally to be discussed on restream.
Mhm. If anything, like we already kind of like figured that was one of the possible scenarios here.
Yeah,
So-
we had sort of discussed it as a possibility, but it had not got confirmed.
If you actually think about it, if you ignore the logic of beating that, then yeah, it actually makes sense for that 2-hour finish.
Yeah, if you do your time reading, that is.
Yeah. Twin mold mask obtained.
Never. You're playing as well, you're never going back for Grass Grotto. You did that 10 minutes in. Why wouldn't you?
In this case, like for me, if I were to
He
think
has
like
to be last location before he even starts doing that routine.
like if I had to imagine what Will is like probably thinking about it, it's either one, they just completely forgot about it for the seed, or two, they thought they checked it. Probably more likely on the last one.
What was that? Or I got real ambitious climbing that bookcase.
And of course, there's the keg.
It's so rude that it's King specifically. Like, we knew, but like, for it to be on Midnight Meeting?
And of course, Will can't get the song. Might as well song a time right away.
It's alright. These things happen. In a lot of ways, I kind of prompted it out of you when I was like, how did you finish so fast while getting that
Mhm.
test set? Well,
Alright, Gyromaster fight for Pojo. Will might attempt to do Doggy Race as well.
No reason not to, really.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure Will actually has the mask. Both
Yep, he
runners
does.
do.
Yeah, we did find it in Snowhead, so... Yeah, this seed had quite a lot of bait. Alright, there is Sonata on the keg.
What did you find in Pirate's Fortress today that made it so bad? I can't even think of any bait we found there. There was just nothing.
I think it's more like just going there in general. Because the only thing that we really found there was Blast Mask and Postman's Hat.
I guess Dad is operating on a scale of, like, minutes, and not my, like, tens of minutes.
Will is going to be checking the graveyard. Yeah, I hit the Blast Mask if you happen to miss the bomb bag, which, yeah. Your first bomb bag was Stumpy? Yeah, that was the second. That was the second bomb bag for Will. Postman's Hat gave him his first bomb bag. Oh, and we never saw Doggy Race from Will, but we are seeing it from Pojo. Yeah, Pojo got Stumpy. And Eris finishing in second place with 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 30 seconds. GG's, Eris. Happy that they didn't have to do Shrine. Yeah, 17 minutes later, we finally get our second place finisher. On Jarrow's Mask on Doggy Race, so definitely not worth.
100% worth it.
Mm-hmm. And there is Song of Storms for Will. Will,
Bad news setting in.
you're gonna need to get that Mirror Shield. He's probably gonna think it's here. Or hope it's here, rather.
I feel like the only way he goes back over Grass Grotto is he starts to look at the times and is like, this isn't adding up.
Mm-hmm. Revit was talking about this in one of the previous quals too, where you see like people have barely finished, so you have to like start thinking, okay, the item I need has to be in a trash location, and then you start seeing like people finally finishing at like the 3-hour mark. That confirms, okay, my item is in the trash location.
Yeah. But if you see it at 2 hours and you start to, after a little bit of waiting, see everybody start finishing that time, you're like, it's not in a bad place. It can't be.
Mm-hmm. In this
And
case,
maybe it is, but
like in this case, you know that 2 hours in, that someone has completed the seed, so you know that okay, it's definitely possible. So, what am I missing? Am I missing an easy check, or am I just like missing following through with some of these items? And thanks for the raid, Crimson A. Pojo should be in no mode right now. Like so far, Pojo is in no mode. Will is in oh no mode. Never found the hook shot. It was the like on Zora Cape, Crimson. Mirror Shield was in Termina Field Grass Grotto. And Crimson A wallets. First, one wallet was in Deku Palace, the other was in Postman's Freedom. It was outside. It was in the garden.
oh no, did you see it as a bomb bag?
Yeah, if you saw it as the bomb bag, I don't blame you. I initially thought it was a bomb bag until I saw the wallet icon. I was like, wait, nope. I see that little rupee symbol, so it's like, yep, that's the wallet.
This is your lesson. If you know you need the wallet, check bomb bags. Things you think are bomb bags.
Mm-hmm.
This is the scene to drill that one in.
We are getting a Kita check. I missed the peak on Will's side, so I'm assuming that it was gilded. It is, okay. Thank you, Fox, for confirming. Great Fairy Sword, though, making very quick work for this. Yeah, wallets and bomb bags do look very, very super samey. Oh, Pojo is leaving. Oh, actually, he might just be... Yeah, okay. I just realized.
A lot of different ways to go about this temple.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling it was back to entrance. The moment I'm like, wait, no. Back to entrance, duh. And Will is back in Stone Tower. Rancho's a Sonata. Egos has our new wave. Yeah, based on some of the chat's responses when it comes to like freestanding checks that look very similar, like a bomb bag or a wallet, you may want to grab it either way just to be safe.
As much as it sucks to walk back through Deku Palace multiple times.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I don't know, finished in third place with a time of 2 hours, 24 minutes, and 24 seconds. Very symmetrical.
Our runners both in the same room.
Mm-hmm. Difference, though, is that one is inverted, the other isn't.
Yep. That can't have been intentional.
And another bomb bag for Will.
Oh yeah, what is the average time?
That's a good question, actually. Because so far, first place with that finished in 2 hours. Arrows finished at 2 hours 17 minutes, and we see our third place at 2:24. So this
Be about
this
210.
yeah, this seed's logic is really probably hurting a lot of runners for sure. And just as we say that, Just Sam finishing at an even 2 hours 28 minutes. Right now, I am just hoping that Pojo knows the logic and realizes that lenses walk for the castle to get that cafe mask. Meanwhile, we are seeing the bean chest in Stone Tower. And there is nothing here. Yeah, Pojo might actually full clear GBT, actually. Yeah, I hope that that's not the case, Fox, because I can kind of see it if people were thinking like hot spring water or something. Or the hot spring water grotto or Darmani or something. And Pojo has left the castle.
Eggless. Or cafe-less.
Mm-hmm.
So, Restream is having a fun time today.
The only sad thing for me is I have to wait before I can eat something.
So Will didn't make any attempt to peek the pillar at all, huh?
The Akana pillar?
Yeah.
No, he peeked it.
He peeked it. Well, that's really bad.
Or do you mean Pojo?
Yes, I mean Pojo. Whoops.
Oh, then Pojo never looked at it.
Okay, that's better. He has a chance.
Consolation Taco Bell. If I actually care for Taco Bell, I would consider it. Which is tougher to remember? Castle Pillar requiring lens or Ocean Spider House test requiring Captain's Hat? I'd have to go with Castle Pillar. Because I didn't really know that until this seed.
Yeah, I feel like once you check this song and it storms, you're like, what? And you start like actually thinking through the logic instead of just sort of autopiloting through the game. Intentionally destroying my digestive system? Sign me up.
Intestinal destruction isn't your bad. Considering I would eat some spicy food, including doing the Packy One Chip Challenge, which really destroyed my intestines, I'm okay with it. I just don't really care for Taco Bell. Like the actual food, not the result.
You don't even get the enjoyment of the first step of the process.
Exactly. I'd rather get Chipotle.
For me, my vice is ice cream. Although I will admit I don't usually taste the ice cream, I just like Kirby inhale it. And then my stomach's like, why did you do this? You know this just puts a lot of pressure on the system.
That's me when I order teriyaki chicken, but I get the spicy teriyaki.
Oh yeah. I've never understood the appeal of spicy in this artist. It's like, you want me to experience pain voluntarily? No.
It has some flavor to it. It's just like dependent. Like, is it actually flavor spice or is it just heat? If it's heat, then yeah, that's bad.
I guess I've never considered the fact that spicy food might actually have a flavor.
Yeah, peppers and all that. You can either make it into a sauce or just put it out on the food. You would stuffed crust pizza once a year is enough. I wish I got stuffed crust pizza more. I'm committed to Taco Bell for tonight and tomorrow, though. My beloved volcano menu goes away? Okay. Yeah, I agree. It should have flavor. If it's heat for the sake of heat, that's not worth it.
To be fair, I thought growing up that my flavor preferences were plain, but what I actually had was basically a form of IBS that's like anytime I would have something with sauce, I would experience pain. But nobody
Ooh.
told me that that was what was happening, so I was just like, flavor bad. I don't like flavor. I order everything plain.
Ouch. And we are seeing Pamela. We know it's not going to have anything important. $20. That's why I don't like buffalo sauce. All heat, no flavor. You must be getting some really crappy buffalo sauce.
Not liking garlic is fair. I don't agree with you, but it's fair.
I rarely have garlic directly. Instead, I just use garlic powder.
Okay, people who can just like put a whole clove of garlic in their mouth, get away from me. I don't trust you.
Like, at times, like with work, we'll go for like Korean barbecue or something, and there have been times where like we cook garlic. I've taken a couple of pieces and eaten like not a whole clove, but like just a piece, and I actually did like it.
Yeah, a little bit that's like actually sliced up is good.
Yeah. So I might actually consider doing such a thing in the future when I'm doing cooking, but I just don't like the prep work.
Yep.
Oh, we were simmering them in an oil cup. We actually put it inside of the cooking thingy. The pan. Yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing some last locations from both sides at this point. Because we are seeing well from Will, and Pojo is doing GBT.
Be fair, with how early we saw our Gibdo math, yeah, you do well.
And Garo is in a very not good location, so...
I don't remember where.
It's on Keg Trial.
Oh, right. At least in Will's perspective, you have Keg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, logically, Garo is locked behind Gibdo. Yeah, because you need to get the fire arrows, and the fire arrows is locked behind Captain's Head, which is in Stone Tower Temple. So for Akana access, you had to get Gibdo.
Okay. That's an amount of logic reading that I need to work my way up to, but okay.
Yeah. It can be annoying to do sometimes. Mostly because it's like, oh god, how much do I have to think? A lot. But I don't want to think a lot. A lot!
I've used up my thinking for the day. Bye-bye.
2.5 hours and 2 remains left. Must have been some awful ass seed. So we can actually get our third remains for both sides. The thing is, though, both of them are missing a song item, and in Will's case, it's a Sphere Zero check. In Pojo's case, it's a logic disaster check.
But very accessible, and he did walk by it ultimately.
Yeah, like, he has access to it, he just didn't realize the logic.
And hopefully we've been talking about it enough in clear enough terms that when watching it back, the logic will make sense. Although, maybe we need to recap the logic for everybody. I'm not volunteering, though.
In the case of Will not clearing his Sphere Zero, he just did not do Terminate Field Grass Grotto. That's it. How?
I don't understand either.
Remember, always clear your sphere zeros unless they're foolish. And you know they're foolish.
Okay. If East Clocktown Chest has Zora Mask, I will not get it. I'm sorry. Doing the gainer is too cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he thinks that he did clear Sphere Zero. It's like I said before, in some cases if you forget a Sphere Zero check, it's either because you forgot it existed, or more likely, you thought you already did it.
Usually, how it happens is you get distracted at some point in your opener. Your opener is this mindless thing that you're doing in autopilot. But if you get an item at a particular point, you'll deviate from that opener. And then sometimes you just forget that you skipped it. You just forget. And by the point you're past your opener, that's checked off in your brain. You've done it. There's no way you didn't do it. You don't remember doing it, but you did it.
Exactly.
I still don't understand, like, where that deviation would have happened for Will. There wasn't anything good that happened around there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a time thing. Yeah, okay. That is the other case. Sometimes, like, you extend your route just a little bit, and you're going to miss a check if you don't cut something out. And your time locked checks have so much more priority than anything else. Nail.
I'm blanking right now. Where do we get Elegy? I know it was our first song.
I believe that would have made it on the Skull Kid then.
Oh, Skull Kid? Why was I thinking it was something else on Skull Kid?
Do you know what that something else was?
Well, I was about to say healing, but I'm like, no, that was Monkey. Goron was vanilla. Oath was...
Great question.
vanilla. Oath was vanilla. Okay, yeah. It was definitely Skull Kid. I just blanked on it then. Going back to Snowhead Temple? Did he miss anything here?
Not indeed.
Possible. Mountain Dew turning. Yeah, we haven't had any finishers in 15 minutes. At this point,
Logic
could
readers
actually-
all in the top. Like,
At this point, the people who are probably like looking, like trying to meta play with the race time, are more on Pojo's.
they're hurting themselves.
Like they're in Pojo's situation where, okay, I gotta really look at the logic. Will, on the other hand, is a Sphere Zero check.
And he's going to think that it's not because the times are high.
No, Will did clear Spring.
I'm pretty sure that there's a mountain title deed in the dungeon, and he didn't deliver that.
Yeah, he did find a mountain title deed, so he's probably doing that.
Apparently, it's right here. Oh wait, Pojo is here.
Yep. Pojo is finally getting that cafe mask. Is gonna have to reset.
That's fine. At
Yeah,
least in the perspective of this restream, that's fine.
but is gonna have to wait for final hours because Woodfall Temple Foolish means that you're gonna be go-moding that one very quickly.
Literally nothing to do. Yeah, that's unfortunate that Pojo has finished GBT. You have no routing time escape.
Alright, Will, definitely not sure. I don't think he did stage lights, but would you do stage lights at this point?
Okay.
Oh, Pojo's
if
gonna...
Will finds it on this, like, last location, we have a race.
Mhm.
If Will finds it in, like, 5 minutes.
Pojo gonna first do Letter to Mama on Madame Aroma, then reset. Oh, and it seems like Will has forfeited. Or DNF'd.
Well, that also makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard when you as a runner get yourself in this situation because you're out. There's nowhere left to go. You're not going to think, oh, I skipped Grass Grotto. None of us watching understand how that happened. Like, and it happens to all of us. Like, all of us will at some point just skip one thing that's like barely noticeable. And it's not just Grass Grotto. There's like any of the hundreds that of the tens of Fear Zero checks that this can happen to.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody will give you a different one. I can't, off the top of my head, remember one of the worst ones for me.
So I decided to like start typing up the logic behind the keg and both the fire arrows.
Oh yeah.
So
Give us our story time.
So before I tell you, which do you think was longer?
I'll leave that one to chat to answer. Get some guesses in the chat. What are we choosing between?
All right. Chat, choose keg or fire arrows. And I'll read off the logic chain for that one. Why did Will quit? To him, he was out of checks. And yeah, he missed the Sphere Zero check for Mirror. Keg is locked by fire, so Keg. You know what? Technically, actually, because of that, we have to actually look at the fire arrow logic to go into the Keg, I guess. So, to start off, we need to find the bow on the Stray Fairy check, which gets us the Goron mask on Milk Road Tingle, which gets us Bremen mask on Transformation Fairy, Day 3 lemons for Deku mask, which gets us access to Deku Palace. We also have to get the letter to Mama letter in North Clocktown Tree and turn that in for Postman's Freedom, but we can get both wallets on the first cycle. We also have to save Bomb Grandma for Zora mask for the all-night purchase, which will lead us to the Hookshot on Like. With the Goron mask, we can get the Gibdo mask on the treasure chest game. We can get the Lens of Truth in Ikana. By now, we're probably going to do a cycle reset. So we're going to go get the Elegy on Skull Kid. We go to North, get our Goron Lullaby, go to Snowhead Temple. Oh wait, no, we didn't get magic. Actually, think about it. We also had to do Deku Palace for the magic. We go to Snowhead Temple, we get the ice arrows, we have to leave because... Oh, no, we get the ice arrows and the all-night mask. We then have to go back to Clocktown on day 1 to get the light arrows. We now have access to Ikana. If we go to Egos for that lens logic, we find the cafe mask. So we're going to have to do another cycle reset because of Midnight Meeting for the keg. And that's the keg logic done. But we go to STT, we go inside, find the captain's hat to get us that damn fire arrow chest. And with that, Spec is finished in 5th place with 2 hours, 52 minutes, 49 seconds. When was the 4th place finish? That was a long time ago.
It was a little bit ago, yeah.
That was like 2 hours 28, I think, because I remember it was just Sam.
It was just after 3rd place finish. So that's 24-minute gap. Yep.
Something along those lines, yeah. 4th place was 228. Okay, yeah, so 25 minutes right now.
Well, you know, Trez mentioned that he was the one to generate the seed, but how long did that take?
That's true. Trez isn't around, so we can't really ask him.
4 minutes and 23 seconds. Not bad.
Yeah, overall, this seed is definitely not a soft lock. In the case of Will, it was just missing a Sphere Zero check, which, if we're going to be honest, I'm pretty sure we've all done it at some point. And Pojo is... I guess he's just, like, wasting time till midnight meeting, but still...
It wastes time to waste time if you know that this is your go mode. Yeah, and that's fair. You might not know that that cafe mask is leading you to your keg for go mode, but
Yeah,
you
Cafe
should
Mask...
have reasonable suspicion.
Yeah, Cafe Mask is like... Oh, geez, that's super painful. Especially, like, if you don't know that lens is required for that check. Making
Yeah.
that Ikana... Road to Ikana wall even, like, more important.
Don't always remember that that is actually logical.
Mm-hmm.
These finish times are the result of having like every possible check that you have to wait for required, and also a little bit of obscure logic.
Mm-hmm.
Or
And
maybe not obscure logic, but like you have to be really confident in your logic reading to do well.
mm-hmm. I gotta also, like, agree with Fox here. For Majora's Mask Randomizer, you can't say screw logic. Like,
No.
I like to mean that logic is just a suggestion, but in MMR, you can't really do that. Logic is more like a requirement. Granted, there are some times where it can be a suggestion, like Captain's Hat for fire arrows in Ocean Spider House. But other than that, no.
I've been like playing this game actively for a long time, and like I still struggle to understand the logic. Like, yeah, don't say screw logic, but also it's hard to get a firm grasp of logic in this game.
It's especially true because with randomizers, that logic can change, like, depending on the seed itself. And we finally found Swamp Title Deed. It was on Deku Playground this entire time that we never checked.
We certainly could have. However, just go wait for midnight meeting, please.
It's almost
There have
time.
been so many load zones incurred.
Only other thing I can really suggest to Pojo, get your room key to make it easy to get in, but you have Deku. Might as well just do that.
Or do bombers, as we learned today. Do bombers, get the cucko in the area, and hop over. Yeah, dude, just give me.
And that is go mode.
You know, it's kind of funny when you think about what the context of Andrew giving you that king is. Like, find my husband.
Well, it just means if you have to blow something up to get to him, do it.
This is also a scene where, like, reading the race room times is going to throw you off so bad. Because you see those 2-hour first 4 times, and it's like, oh, this is an easy scene. I don't have to do any complicated stuff. Think again.
Yeah, happy 3 hours.
The first 4 people to finish really kept everybody else in there. But at the same time, like, it's a lot less worth finishing this scene. Like, if you think about how the algorithm for points calculation goes and you care about that system. Because the top 3 are so far above everybody that's going to finish. Like, from 5th onwards, they're probably going to see a maximum of 500 points.
Enjoy waiting for midnight.
It kind of is an easy scene, which is the sad part. If you understand your logic reading well and you're really good at time routing, this is good for you.
This is like where you have to look at the logic so deep, though.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it in a race. I couldn't have done it without everybody here's help.
And Pineapple finishing in 6th place with 3 hours, 1 minute, 32 seconds. GG. I know that if I were to be racing this, I would immediately be confused with the lens logic, because I would not know about the kind of castle pillar.
Funny thing is, I pillar. Lens logic has always been there since like season 1. And even really before seasons were a thing.
I think for me, it's just like, when has it ever really been needed?
Yeah. It's never made this much of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And especially, like, even if you go up to it, you peek it, you're like, oh, cafe, you're like, oh, I don't want it. That's not needed. Meanwhile, like, if you've been tracking the lens logic, you're like, it has to be. There is no other choice but for that to be important.
I like that line. Putting the pain in the apple nut and mixing it all up. No, you put the lime in the Coke, you nut. And then you drink them both together.
Depending on where the comma is, yours version is very concerted.
I'm just gonna let that stay. What about lemon and Coke, Pixel?
Is that the next evolution? Lemon, popcorn, Coke.
Okay, Salty Cracker, you can have Pepsi.
Ew, carbonated beverages.
Now, Cherry Dr. Pepper. What about lemon cherry? Funnily enough, I have actually done Coke marinated chicken and Pepsi marinated chicken. Pepsi man.
Pepsi, 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 Pepsi
man.
The scene has gone on too long.
What do you mean? It's only been 3 hours.
In season 4, that's a long time. In season 3, yeah, baby seed, but
Wait, Pixel, you done wings that way, but not chicken. So was it non-chicken wings? Beyond chicken wings?
big wings.
All these custom effects. Still no Pepsi Man. We need more Pepsi
We
Man.
need the
in
wave
MMR.
sample Pepsi Man in here.
I mean, considering Vidya has the fart reverb and metal pipes,
It just has so much power. It was just like, we need fart with reverb, and it happened like 2 days later.
yep. I've eaten duck wings. It's good. What about duck tails? Woo! Pixel, stop. You're making me want that.
That's what we need, actually. Fanfare singularity. One sound effect for everything.
I am not going to read that.
I'm tempted, but I will not.
The only thing I could really request right now is someone getting random sound effects for OOTR. But so far, that doesn't seem like it's happening.
I mean, you're right, Pixel. I won't read it aloud. I've read it.
Oh, I looked away. Where's the boss?
Huh? What boss?
Yeah, the boss for Woodfall Temple.
What do you mean?
Every temple has a boss. Where's the boss?
No, this is just a ritual chamber. There's no
Oh.
boss here.
Oh, okay. Boss, you mean the speed bump? Jeez, I wasn't gonna go that far. Chat's so merciless.
Link just drives over a Dolo with a monster truck.
I mean, considering Tears of the Kingdom, he could do that now. I was gonna say, is Pojo gonna bring the Deku princess to the moon, considering he has the time to do it? And he does. So thank you, Pojo.
The army gets one person stronger. Oh my god. If anybody watches how I play my MMR scenes, just know that Pojo has made me a menace in this moment. I've become like 10 times worse. Now I'm going to be recalculating everything I know about distances in the game in terms of Bremen marriage. That's even funnier, to never complete a full cycle of the song. We're on like lap 3, right? Maybe lap 5?
Something like that.
New Mario Kart map just dropped. Lockdown.
Oh boy.
Although if you take like the Mario Kart Tour formula that they've been using for the DLC, is Clocktown's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice. I like that he tried to slice the pot open. Didn't work. Didn't correct. Still didn't get his magic. Well, you can't. That's right. Still pick up the pot though. Welcome
Ooh.
back from hell.
Good Tales of Symphonia music used here.
Too bad it's over.
And yeah, Revolver Charles, since you're kind of just joining us, I guess a little bit late, there was a lot of crap happening in this seed, to put it simply. Because you, like, there's a bow on Stray Fairy, not a bad thing. Goron Mask on Tingle and Milk Road, that's fine. Then you gotta go back to Clocktown for Bremen Mask for Transformation Fairy, do Lemons for Deku Mask, get 2 wallets for All Night Purchase Zora. And so much other crap. I hated to see. Was Keg behind Cafe Mask? Yes, Bucky. Yes, it was. That was the lens logic. And GG's to Hojo Lone Wolf. Putting his done 3 hours, 14 minutes, 23 seconds. GG's.
And we will have Bojo Lone Wolf coming in for an interview.
And with that, GG's Pojo.
Hey there.
All right. What are your thoughts on the seed?
I hate it.
I don't blame you.
I mean, some of that was my own fault. I was kicking myself when I got that moon steer in a GBT because I went over to put it on my tracker, and I suddenly realized I never got anything off of lens, and I was like, "Oh crap!" So, among other things, I hated. So,
Yeah. So I learned something about this seed, and that was, Iconic Castle Pillar requires lens for logic.
yeah, that hit me. I was in the Scrubs MMR season 1 for the quals, and that was in one of those quals, if I recall correctly. It had Keg, as I recall.
Yep.
So for that qual, and it had it basically for this one too. So hey, what do you know? But yeah, and then of course, seeing that stupid Zora mask in Curio Shop, that didn't make me very happy either. So
No.
I would imagine not.
yeah, and I didn't want to enter Snowhead Temple because I didn't have that stinking captain's hat, which only led to fire arrows because obviously there was nothing in Graveyard. So
Yeah, and Skinny D also finishing in 8th place right after you, 3 hours, 15 minutes, 53 seconds, asking the question, what was this seed? And
yes.
This seed is pain.
Yes, pain indeed. I don't know how that lost it did in 2 hours.
He pretty much read the logic. Did not do what's it called? Pirate's Fortress. They skipped the captain's hat entirely. Like they never found it.
Yeah,
that's Temple.
Yeah, you can do that in this case, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
I think the more impressive thing is Zora Mask first cycle.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, what he said was the moment that he saw Zora Mask in Curiosity Shop, he inverted to get as much time possible to find that second wallet.
And where my brain is basically mush at this point. Where was Deku again?
Deku was on Bremen or Lemons.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I had to wait till second cycle because I didn't get it till like 9 p.m. Night 3.
Yeah. Your fellow runner on Restream, Will, also kind of like did the same, getting it on day 3, not checking Ranch on the first cycle, and they did also forfeit because they missed the Mirror Shield.
Ah, okay.
Which,
that was early. Where was that? I'm trying to remember where everything was.
Termina Field Grotto.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Grotto.
Yeah, right in front of that stupid chest I skipped in the weekly a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it kind of bit him.
Yeah, I bet.
And now we're getting in more finishers, which probably means that people have just realized, okay, yeah, there's some stupid logic. Let's actually try to figure this out. And
No, at this point, it's just you've last location tier.
That too.
Yeah, it's that cafe mask was not last location by any means, but like getting there for me.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, like we were just trying to figure out like this. The moment that we saw Lens and Punch Grotto, we were like, okay, so Shiro the hero, Jarbani.
Yeah, that was my first thought, and then after I saw that the Path to Snowhead Pillar had Zilch, I basically completely forgot about Lens for the longest time. Rejoiced when I finally found Light Arrows, and then Captain's Hat, and then was sad again. So
yeah, we were like, I'm just like, okay, Darmani, Shiro, Hot Spring Water Grotto, Smithy 1, Path to Snowhead?
Yeah.
Something?
Oh, man. Oh.
Yeah, this was a seed, and if we calculated it correctly, from what Fox said, Head was like 14 items deep.
14? Holy cow, is that true? I'd have to...
because Keg requires fire arrow logic too, and fire arrow required a whole slew of stuff just to get because of Captain's Hat and.
Oh my goodness, you're right. Yeah, I'd have to count it out, but that number's probably pretty close to accurate, if not completely accurate. Jeez. So what we call that sphere 14.
I wonder if anybody's tracking the maximum sphere count for the quals.
I'm going to have to look at that spoiler log later and count it out myself, because now I want to know.
It might have actually been like 16 items deep if I'm counting this correctly. I don't know. I'm like, I was like typing up like, okay, what was the logic for Keg? What was the logic for fire arrows? And it's like, there's so much stuff that you need.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Other than, yeah, I'd say other than, granted this is enough, the hunt for Captain's Lights and Zora, well, the wallets rather, are probably the main highlights, I'd say. So.
Yeah, but both you and Will, you pretty much got fire arrows before heading to Snowhead, so you didn't have to do the double dip, which was pretty good.
Yeah, I meant to do it. I think I meant to do it first cycle because I had Goron by that point and Vom, so I could do that jump. But then I got distracted by something. I forget what it was, and skipped it till second or third cycle, whichever cycle that was. I don't want to do that again.
I think a lot of people don't.
I also don't understand how my time was good enough for 7th place. So, you know.
It was pretty much a case of logic is really fucky-wucky with everyone tonight.
Yeah.
You at least noticed that the lens was pointing there.
Yeah, thankfully I had, as I said earlier, I'd had it happen to me at least once before, so I knew that was something. I just forgot about it until, unfortunately, in the middle of GBT. So.
An interesting thing Fox is saying that, like, once you got ice arrows, you actually were able to pin it down as Icana Pillar having something leading to Keg.
Didn't see, did he explain that? I didn't see that.
He did explain it earlier when it happened. I'm still not good enough with logic reading to fully remember what the reasoning is that ice arrows gave you that. Because we, at the time, had it between Keg, not light arrows.
Wait, ice arrows for what?
When we got the ice arrows out of the fire arrow chest, we knew that the pillar had something.
Because the only other thing at the time that we never checked was Hot Spring Water Grotto. And for Hot Spring Water Grotto to actually have something that would lead to that would mean we should not have access to Hot Spring Water in Well. That's why.
Yeah, Ice Arrow gave us our hot spring water access via the well, so now that was no longer on the table.
Exactly. And pretty much as Fox is like outlining it in the chat. Ice Arrow means well, hot spring water accessible, meaning Smithy 1 and Hot Spring Water Grotto are out. Because at that point, it's like, okay, yeah, you don't really need hot spring water. Or it would have had something completely different, but it wouldn't have been tied to Lens at that point.
Yeah, Lens wasn't Wath pointed to those things.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else of note. My brain is basically a pile of mush at this point, so.
I think we covered most or all of it.
Yeah, I think we did. Happy to finally be in one of these chats. I watched so many of them last season. I found Majora's Mask Randomizer like in the middle of season 3. I was like on YouTube and hey, what's this Majora's Mask Randomizer thing? And watched a race between. I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was Section and I forget who his opponent was, but and you guys were talking about Ranch Route. I was like, what are they talking about? So
Section is the absolute mascot for Ranch Route.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can come up in Majora's Mask Randomizer that can really mess with people if they're not careful.
you guys still there?
Yep.
Hello.
We're still here.
Yeah. He was in the middle saying something, then he cut out.
I was just saying that Section is absolute mascot for Ranch Route.
Yes, he is.
All right, are we good to wrap up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find myself some food.
Well, yeah, I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything today.
Oh yeah, time to eat. All right, so I want to thank our runners, Will and Pojo, for letting us restream them for this qualifier. Thank you to Axel Ryman and Chaotic Yosher for commentating. And thank you to Wayfaring Fox and Cations for tracking. That's going to do it for ZSR tonight. There's actually a pretty light schedule today.
Oh, if I could have just a moment, actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are also looking for volunteers for the Majora's Mask Randomizer races, commentators and trackers. So if you head to the Discord, we do have a volunteer sign-up sheet. Please fill it out. And just like mentioned, do you want to be a commentator? Do you want to be a tracker? More volunteers means more possibility of broadcasting these races.
And more volunteers is always good. Speaking of qualifiers, tomorrow, that's not tomorrow, Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern, we have qualifier number 7 for the Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 4. And then qualifier number 8 is on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And qualifier number 9 is at 3 a.m. on Saturday Eastern Time.
No thanks.
That's going to be an interesting one. See if we can get that happening. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Hope you had a wonderful time. And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.